state of Kuwait has made major initiatives by implementing the goals of the 2035 Development Plan and welfare programs aimed at improving the quality of life for its citizens and also developing urban communities which economically secure the livelihood, work, and sustainability of citizens. This long-term strategy focuses on diversifying the economy away from oil dependency, encouraging private sector growth, and enhancing infrastructure. In addition to major investment in infrastructure demonstrated in key projects in transportation, housing, and public services to support economic growth and improve living standards. In this episode, we will shed the light on the Aventura project. A project located in Jaber Al-Ahmad City embodies a future vision for development projects in the state of Kuwait. As it is considered one of the sustainable community projects currently under construction within the partnership between the private and public sectors, with a value of up to 150 million Kuwaiti dinars.
The project is located in the service axis in Jaber Al-Ahmad City. The advantage of this location is that it is surrounded by main streets. These main streets will serve the residential suburbs in Jaber Al-Ahmad City, so it is easy to reach this location. Also, this project or this site serves the neighboring areas such as Northwest Slaymakhat and Saad al-Abdallah. And also because of the surrounding streets and roads, the project serves the neighboring areas in general. The project area is more than 200,000 square meters, including roads, open spaces. The project components include a commercial mall. The land area of the mall is more than 100,000 square meters, and we have residential buildings with a land area of more than 34,000 square meters, in addition to a park within the project with a land area of 5,000 square meters.
حديقة داخل المشروع من ضمن مكونات المشروع مساحتها أكثر من 5000 متر مربع. المشروع هذا
The duration of this project is 28 years. During these 28 years, there are 3 years that we call a grace period that the investor or project company uses to implement the project in construction. After these 3 years have passed, there are 25 years that are the project investment period, and would like to point out something because partnership projects are somewhat complicated. After signing the contract, there is a period that we call the closing period. We have specified this period in our documents that it is 9 months. The contract actually begins not from the date of signing the contract, but from the closing date until 9 months after signing the contract, then a 3-year grace period, and then a 25-year investment period.
The Aventura project, strategically located within Jaber Al-Ahmad City, stands as a testament to Kuwait's unwavering commitment to its Vision 2035. This ambitious development, spearheaded by Mabani Company, embodies the nation's aspirations for economic diversification, urban development, and enhanced quality of life.
هذه واحدة من مميزات مشاريع الشراكة.
This is one of the advantages of partnership projects in this project. The institution does not bear any costs for establishing and developing this project. The investor is the one who bears the cost of establishing this project. The cost of establishing it is more than 114 million Kuwaiti dinars, in addition to the cost of financing, because the investor has taken loans from banks and the profit of the banks are their cost. So all of this is the responsibility of the project company or the investor. The expected revenues from this project will reach 54 million or more than 54 million Kuwaiti dinars.
أكثر من 54 مليون دينار كويتي.
The institution has signed a contract with the project company. We stipulated among our documents when we first presented it in 2017 that the investors who will apply for this project, the winner must establish a project company. Wherever it is, an investor comes to you on his own or forms an alliance, and this alliance applies to apply for this project. In our case, the winning entity is an alliance consisting of 3 companies. These 3 companies, according to our conditions, established a company, which is the company implementing this project. project. This company is J3 for Land and Real Estate Management and Development. So this company has signed a contract with the institution, and this company is one that brings its contractor and its consulting office. There's also an important third party for us, which we call the independent engineer in our documents. This is an engineering office that has experience and a distinguished and capable technical staff. He is the eye of the institution in this project. He is with the contractor group and the company and is present on the site daily, giving and submitting periodic reports to the institution so that we know the progress of the work.
ويعطي تقارير ويرفع تقارير دورية للمؤسسة عشان نعرف سير الأعمال.
The project's design stems from creating a new destination with a contemporary identity and an opportunity to enjoy living in a modern, vibrant city in which the most prominent elements of the inspiring urban environment are harmonized, including residential elements and many facilities and services such as gardens as well as commercial shops.
First of all, the Public Authority of Housing Welfare is a government body with an independent fund. The capital consists of two components, cash and in-kind. The cash component amounts to 1,600,000,000 Kuwaiti dinars. By engaging other government bodies to generate the required financing, while in-kind component consists of lands currently allocated for housing welfare objectives and investment to become a financial resource for the country in the future. The institution aims to provide projects of a higher level of public-private partnership in addition to making lands to become sources of investments, making the institution reach financial sustainability to become independent and provide financial support to its own projects without financial support from the government. Therefore, to achieve this concept, the public authority seeks cooperation with the private sector to reach the final goal by offering designated tenders according to specific activities to invest in lands to become a source of investment. As a result, by choosing the winning investor and by public and private cooperation, this reduces the risks by managing and operating these projects and, moreover, encouraging real estate developers to further interact with its plans and projects. The institution's second aim, for example, in specific investment activities where there is a lack in local investors' management. For example, transferring waste into energy, which needs an expert company to manage these kinds of projects. Therefore, the institution encourages international investors to manage these projects and inject financial resources to refresh the local economy. Moreover, provide the local investor with new and advanced experiences. To date, we have 6 contracts that we have concluded with the private sector, which provides us with an investment opportunity J2 and J3 that are located in Jaber Al-Ahmad. We are currently in J3 at the moment, consisting of residential and commercial projects, while J2 is commercial. We also have in Jaber Al-Ahmad City an investment opportunity S2 and S3. S2 consists of a service area and storage. S2 did not have any infrastructure, therefore the private sector will create it. The S3 project is a traditional commercial project in Jaber Al-Ahmad. We also have the investment opportunity K1, which is in South Khaitan, a commercial area and a small commercial mall. We also have an investment opportunity M1, which is in Mutla' City, which is on a land area of about 250,000 meters squared for exhibition spaces and storage. We also have a few projects that are still under development and final approvals before announcements. We have 3 private schools, which will be the first private schools in the form of public-private partnership. Very soon, we're going to sign the first contract for the schools. We also have 3 parks in Jaber Al-Ahmad, investment opportunity S5, and we have Q1 in Qayrawan, which consists of a small commercial mall and a gym. As you can see, the projects are very different in scope.
فمثل ما تشوف المشاريع متنوعة، أنشطتها متنوعة في مختلف مناطق الكويت.
Aventura's mixed-use nature serves as a cornerstone for realizing these projects. By seamlessly integrating residential units, commercial spaces, retail outlets, and recreational facilities, the project creates a thriving hub of activity. This economic synergy not only generates employment opportunities, but also stimulates local businesses, contributing significantly to Kuwait's economic growth.
طبعاً المؤسسة راح تستمر في نهجها هذا في نهج.
The authority continues on this path of giving these investment opportunities through partnership, as well as expanding in these projects to encompass other projects. Today we talk about commercial, educational, and residential. We seek to enter into other sectors, like waste management and health, and we hope to expand them soon. The authority is also working on getting the private sector to execute residential units that are specific to the authority, which is to buy. Within Law 118, which enables the authority to include the private sector to execute these residential units for the citizen to own. Obviously, these projects are income generating for the authority, so it minimizes financial risk for the state. It also translates the state's vision in contribution of the role of the private sector in implementing government or developmental projects. In addition, these projects will start the private sector's confidence in entering state projects, as well as financial institutions. This in turn will help us attract direct foreign investments. This will help the state's financial standing.
As for Aventura Residences, which extends over a built-up area of 65,510 square meters, with a total rental area of 50,000 square meters. The project includes 21 buildings for rent, residential facilities of 276 units, 204 apartments varying between 1, 2, and 3 rooms, 72 townhouses distributed into 4 sections, where each section comprises 18 townhouses, in addition to a residential park designed in a modern community style to match a new lifestyle.
مساحة المنطقة السكنية هي 20,000 متر مربع ومساحة البناء هي حوالي 60,000.
The residential area is 20,000 square meters and the construction area is about 60,000 square meters. The buildings consist of residential units. The residential units we have are of different types. We have 1 room, 2 rooms, and 3 rooms. And we have 72 townhouses attached villas. The townhouse consists of 3 floors: ground floor, first floor, and second floor, with 4 rooms. Each room has its own bathroom, and 2 of them are master. In the residential units and townhouses, we took into consideration the design to be modern and to include all the family's needs. And we made sure the design was spacious and had wide windows and daylight to enter in a nice way. We have a park with an area of 5,000 square meters. The park has a large fountain in the middle. model. Around it are games for children of all ages. We have a basketball court and around the park, as well as paths for running, walking, and cycling. These paths connect the park with the residential buildings.
بالإضافة إلى 200 وحدة سكنية ذكرناها من قبل عندنا 62.
In addition to the 200 housing units, we have 72 townhouses that we currently are in a furnished model of one townhouse. The townhouse consists of 3 floors: ground floor, first floor, and second floor. The ground floor has an area of 100 square meters, and the building area of the floor is about 325 square meters. The components of the ground floor are a hall, an external driver's room, a kitchen, and an elevator leading to all floors. The first floor has 3 bedrooms. Each bedroom has its own bathroom, and on the second floor, we have a master bedroom with a hall, a nanny's room, and a laundry room.
The comprehensive development will also include a modern architectural design and a community feel to accommodate its residents and visitors, including parks, schools, and a retail component consisting of international retail brands. Aventura is expected to open during the second half of the year 2025. As for the Aventura Mall, which extends over a built-up area of 360,000 square meters and a total leasable area of 108,200 square meters. It includes the first basement floor, the second basement floor, the ground floor, the mezzanine, and the first floor, in addition to a parking lot that can accommodate up to 2,378 vehicles, including 313 outdoor parking spaces. The mall has been designed with international standards to be a contemporary symbol of the Jaber Al-Ahmad City to attract visitors from all over Kuwait, as it will incorporate many stores and international brands, such as retail stores, restaurants, and various cafes, to add a distinct shopping and entertainment experience.
The investment opportunity J3 consists of 2 parts, a commercial part and a residential part. The commercial part is called Aventura Mall, commercial complex consisting of 5 floors. We have 2 basements with parking spaces for about 2,000 cars, in addition to 300 external parking spaces that facilitate visitors' entry and exit. We have the ground floor and the mezzanine. The area of the complex is about 100,000 square meters. The building area is 300,000 square meters. For the residential part, we have residential buildings, townhouses, attachment units, a public garden, and shops distributed within the residential area. Aventura Complex contains many diverse components. It has more than 220 commercial units. It has 110 restaurants and cafes. We have a hypermarket in the first basement at the entrance and exit of the complex to facilitate entry and exit to the hypermarket. We have various entertainment places, including a cinema and entertainment areas for the family. What distinguishes it most is the presence of an open skating rink in the middle of the complex. These are the components that make Aventura Complex a distinctive and unique destination for entertainment for everyone, especially the family.
The Aventura Mall will also include an open front with large areas, such as an open courtyard towards the residential part. In addition to playgrounds for children and adults. And a walkway extending around the entire perimeter of the sector to enjoy walking or cycling in a healthy and safe environment. The entire project is expected to be completed in the second quarter of 2026.
The project design and construction cost is approximately 114 million Kuwaiti dinars, and according to the partnership contract, the project will be delivered in 2 phases. The first phase, Milestone 1, will be completed in the second quarter of 2025, which 70% of the residential area consisting of 70% residential buildings and 70% townhouses attached units. The second and final phase, which is the commercial complex and the rest of the residential area, will be delivered in the third quarter of 2026.